Well, that was kind of weird. A shoe knocking at the front door, asking for me to save its sole. Fortunately for this vintage John McHale made in Canada shoe, what I do best is resole. So let's take this old sole off and give it some new life. Unfortunately, the heels were changed. These are not original heels. And when whoever changed the heels sanded them, they sanded the welt and they cut the stitches. So unfortunately, we have to replace this welt and re-welt it with a new one. We also are going to add a leather midsole and some JR leather outsoles. Now, if we look at the interior of the shoe here, for an old vintage shoe, the components that hold the footbed and the upper together are all very strong. The footbed, the gemming, very little wear. It goes to show what a good quality shoe can do and how long it can last. The uppers aren't too bad either. With some good cleaning, conditioning, and polishing, they'll look brand new again. So what we want to do now is get our welt ready for the rewelting process. So I'm just lifting up the split on the welt because you want to make sure you dye the inside that's going to be hugging the shoe, just so there's no light natural color of the leather left. You want everything to be a solid dark brown. All right, let's get the welting. All right, so just want to give you guys a quick update. I've been taunted by this guy all day long, asking me to save his soul, and we're almost there. We have our new welt sewn on, a leather midsole glued on, our JR leather outsole glued on. So we have to outsole stitch everything to the outside of the welt. And I'm also custom making my heel bases. So those are almost ready. So once everything's stitched and the heels are glued on, we'll show you the saved sole presentation. What I'm doing now is the finishing touches, which is putting a bottom stain finish on the leather sole and the leather heel using my airbrush. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this isn't a church, but today we were able to save one soul. Check this out. New JR leather soles, leather midsoles, leather heel stack, JR heels, fresh new welts, nice clean condition polish on these beautiful vintage John McHale made in Canada shoes. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like buttons, and we'll see you guys next time on our next project.